Welcome to episode 1341. Sebastian Siemiatkowski, buy now, pay later, Swedish billionaire. This picture of Siemiatkowski and wife Nina is an outline of episode 1341.
Haven't heard about it is that we're not focusing as much on the consumers as we are focusing on the merchants.
Sure.
And what we're trying to do is really create true frictionless shopping to actually be able to convert 100% from the time you go to checkout to the thank you page.
And so you buy and you pay later, I think, from the
right,
consumer
so part of it is a
big...
post-delivery payment method that you can actually pay upon delivery of your products, which especially if you're outside of the US and UK where credit cards are not as prevalent, people have debit cards, and so they're afraid of putting this card number and then sending money to some obscure merchant and then hopefully get some product.
Born in 1981 in northern Sweden, 1 year after his intellectual parents immigrated from Poland. He had a rough childhood. He was poor because his parents divorced. His dad fell into unemployment and alcoholism, who eventually died. While a student at the Stockholm School of Economics, he met one of the three Klarna co-founders, while the two were flipping burgers at a Burger King. He also met his future wife, Nina, there. In 2005, these three co-founded Klarna. So what are the advantages of Klarna?
In 2005 and pioneered the buy now, pay later model in fintech, we in installments for everything from Macy's M-Suits to Etsy knickknacks, has
momentum right now in the US. It's quite amazing. We're 18 million users now, growing over 1 million a month. We're now live in 80,000 physical stores, which is super exciting as well, with Macy's, Sephora, Foot Locker, among others. But I think, again, I really think about this in a long-term perspective. I mean, we have another company there in the Valley, they're 10 times larger, and beyond that, there's a whole credit card industry to go on.
And he got the endorsement and investment from Moritz, the legendary investor from Sequoia Capital.
But it's distinctive in the following fashion. It has been around for more than a decade. It is growing at a very healthy rate. It has been profitable for a whole bunch of years. It provides credit to millions of consumers who are very satisfied and content throughout the Nordics and increasingly throughout Greater Europe, in Germany and in France, and is now expanding its business into the UK and the US. All this from a company that didn't exist when Sebastian and his co-founders came up with the idea a bunch of years ago. And it's clearly one of the top 3 or 4 companies in Europe today.
One of the other co-founder, Victor Jacobson, became an even richer billionaire with $2.7 billion net worth. Buy now, pay later in the new age of disruption, when Square acquired AfterPay for $29 billion.
Decade is going to be the upheaval of this banking industry. We're going to see a lot of new players coming. The fintechs are growing. The banks are trying to reinvent themselves. And then we have, as also recently announced, the big tech players trying to move into space. So this is an extremely exciting time. And I'm a little bit surprised to see consolidation happening this early. Directionally, what we're going to expect to see. I mean, the banking industry is like $1 trillion industry, and it has been stuck in old ways of doing things. So this is the decade of the disruption of that, and I think...
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave your questions and comments below. My next video will be Sebastian Siemiatkowski, 9 lessons. Wishing everyone peace and prosperity.